Erev Shabbos Kodesh, Parashat Shemot, a new week, a new Sefer, a new Parasha, and a new story. The story of Eile Shemos B'nai Yisrael Haboyim Mitzrayma Es Yaakov Ish Uveso Bo, the story of the Jews, how they sojourned in Mitzrayim, how they became slaves in Mitzrayim, and how eventually we left Mitzrayim. This is the Sefer of Shemos. Very, very interesting that between Bereshis and Shemos, even though it's the next pasuk, there's a huge gap. We don't find any gap between Shemos, Vayikra, Bamidbar, Devarim. The only gap we find is between Bereshis and Shemos, and this is a gap of over 100 years, to be exact, 113 years. And what's interesting about the gap is that we're taught as children never to start a sentence with and yet after this 113-year gap, the Torah begins with Ve'ele Shmos B'nai Yisrael, and these are the names. Why the and? And we all know that whenever you see a vav, it's mosif al harishonim. It means that it's a continuation of what was taking place before. And I think that the answer to this question is that really it's all one story. The book of Bereshis, the book of Shmos, Vayikra, Bamidbar, Devarim, it's really all one thing. God created the world. Why did he create the world? He created the world because he wanted there to be a sanctuary. He wanted there to be a place for him in this world. When Hashem created the world, he extended the heavens to a practical place, to a place where there could be kindness, a place where there could be mercy, a place where there could be happiness, a place where there could be meaning. The first step in that creation was the creation of the world itself. The second step in the creation was the creation of our forefathers, Avraham, Yitzhak, and Yaakov. And then finally, Ve'ele Shmos B'nai Yisrael Habayim Mitzrayma, comes the final step towards the dwelling of Hashem in this world, the dwelling of that Shalom and the Shechina in this world. And that's us coming to Mitzrayim, leaving Mitzrayim, receiving the Torah on Har Sinai, and finally, V'asuli Mikdash V'shachanti B'socham, coming and building the Mishkan and taking that into Eretz Yisrael. What we need to understand is that the story is a story of a journey that was a long journey, and a story about a journey that has not yet ended. A journey to making this world Hashem's world, making this world a world of peace and a world of happiness, and we should all be zoche to see that wonderful time. Shabbat Shalom Umvarach.